Well, shortly I'll be speaking with Yaron Hallis from Monsieur Camembert, but let's hear a track from their famous Blue Cheese album, The Leonard Cohen Show. This is I'm Your Man.
A two, a one, two, three. If you want a lover, I'll do anything you ask me to. And if you want another kind of love, I'll wear my mask for you. If you want a partner, take my hand. Or if you want to strike me down in anger, well, here I stand. I'm your man. If you want a boxer, I will step into the ring for you. And if you want a Jewish doctor, I'll examine every precious inch of you. If you want a driver, climb inside. Or if you want to take me for a ride, well, you know you can. I'm your man. Yeah, the moon's too bright, the chain's too tight, the beast won't go to sleep. Well, I've been running through all these promises to you that I made but I could not keep. Yeah, but a man never got a woman back, not by begging on his knees. Or I'd crawl to you, baby, and I'd fall at your feet. I'd howl at your beauty like a dog in heat. I claw at your heart and I tear at your sheet and say, please, I'm your man. If you wanna sleep for a minute on the road, I will steer for you. And if you wanna work the street alone, I'll disappear for you. If you want a father for your child, or only wanna walk with me another mile across the sand, I'm your man. Here we go! Well, the moon's too bright, the chain's too tight, the beast won't go to sleep. Well, I've been running through all these promises to you that I made but I could not keep, yeah. But a man never got a woman back, not by begging on his knees. Or I'd crawl to you, baby, and I'd fall at your feet. I'd howl at your beauty like a dog in heat. I claw at your heart and I tear at your sheet and say, please, I'm your man. Bring it home, boys.
Oh yeah, I'm Your Man. That's Monsieur Camembert from the famous Blue Cheese album. Monsieur Camembert were formed back in 1997 and our multi-award, ARIA Award outfit They've won 3 for Best World Music. One of the founders, or the founder, was Yaron Hallis. He's the big cheese of Monsieur Camembert, and I've got him on the line now. Hi, Yaron.
Hello.
Nice talking. Now, you've got this big show coming up.
We have. It's all very exciting.
So it's going to be. It's at the State Theatre. You're doing your Leonard Cohen show, which you've done several years now. 1997. It's not 1997. 2017, 2018, 2019. You had it at the Recital Hall, sold out. The Sydney Opera House in 2020. Then COVID came.
That's right. This is the longest time that we haven't done our Leonard Cohen show. It was a yearly event. We used to celebrate his birthday each and every year with a huge night of all things Leonard Cohen, his music, his poetry, a true celebration of the great man. And it went from being a small thing that we used to do in intimate venues for years. We did it at the Vanguard, and then it moved to Camelot Lounge. And then it grew and grew, so we ended up doing it 3 years in a row at Recital Hall, and then the final one, as you say, just before COVID hit at the Opera House. And we haven't done it for 4 years now, so we are so excited to be resurrecting it on Cohen's 90th birthday, and not a day before or a day after, but absolutely actually on his 90th birthday that falls on the Saturday, the 21st of September, when we'll be taking to the State Theatre stage.
Is that right? Will you have a birthday cake?
That is a great question, and I'm glad you flagged it.
I think you
better
should.
make sure we have a birthday cake handy.
90 candles. Now, what is it about Leonard Cohen, then?
Well, the funny thing is that my father's name was Leonard Cohen, and so when I was growing up, as a kid, I was wading through a bunch of secondhand records, and I saw an album bearing my father's name, and I thought that was pretty funny. So, of course, I was compelled to buy the album. And even as a youngster, as much as it was a particularly mournful Cohen album, one of the very early ones, I was struck by the beauty of the melodies, and I instantly took to it and found it was great music to fall asleep to. But then, as I grew older, I was inclined to actually want to play some of these tunes myself, and found myself really connecting not only, obviously, with the incredible poetry of his lyrics. He was the ultimate kind of music poet, but also the melodies, which so many people don't comment on because of obviously how sublime his words are. But he was an incredible writer of just one memorable melody after another. And so that was really what inspired Monsieur Camembert to get our hands on his broader catalogue, from that early stuff, which is often described as music to tourists by, to the more kind of cheeky, kind of entendre-ridden stuff that he did later, and really have a whole lot of fun with it, and really celebrate these wonderful melodies with, an unusual lineup, with styles that perhaps are not necessarily associated with Leonard Cohen, and just really be able to celebrate these fantastic songs and the incredible artist that he is.
So you'll have, this intrigues me, you'll have a Mongolian throat singer.
Yeah, I mean, this is really exciting because, Cohen himself was so worldly, and as many know, became a Buddhist monk himself. So to be able to include this incredible artist, Bukhu, who not only does Mongolian throat singing with the overtones and the growl, he does all these different types of Mongolian throat singing, but he also plays this instrument called the horsehair fiddle, and he completes the string section in the band. So we have cello, violin, and horsehair fiddle. And, some kind of folkloric string instruments can sound quite scratchy and, don't necessarily have a very rich string sound, whereas this horsehair fiddle is just the most gorgeous instrument and really, truly completes that string section. And then, of course, to have that throat singing featured in a couple of spots in the show is just absolutely goosebump-inducing. He's a remarkable musician and a remarkable man.
Now, the lineup you've got for the show on the 21st at the State Theatre, which is a wonderful venue, is a bit different to what you've had before, isn't it?
Yeah, we try and change it every year and feature different guest singers. The one recurring guest singer that we've had pretty much from the outset is Abby Dobson, who's just one of my all-time favorite singers in this world, and what a joy that she not only lives in Australia but is based in Sydney. So she's joining us again, and she's on the album as well. But then Deborah Conway has done it with us once or twice before, but I think this is the third time now that she's joining us for this show. But a number of new featured guest vocalists in Timothy James Bowen, Luke Escom, Robert Teicher, Stephanie Shiroti, Lynn Botel. These are all singers that we have never worked with before, so we're very excited about that.
Yeah,
and also,
it sounds like a great lineup.
Yeah, it's. I'm so excited about it. It's just bringing all that group of amazing singers into this show is just. It's just so exciting, obviously, for the core band. Been doing the show for so many years, and obviously every musician that comes in brings their lifetime of experience and stylistic kind of interpretive, the way that they interpret the stuff makes it so fresh and interesting. And then we're also featuring a bouzouki player, George Dukas, and that's another thing that we've never had in the show before. So we're very excited about that too.
Well, he did spend some time on the Greek islands, didn't he?
That's it. That's what inspired me to do it. Exactly. Hydra was like a second home to him. So to be able to have bouzouki on a number of the pieces through the show feels very special.
Now, the playlist, is that going to be the same as on the great, what's it called, the famous Blue Cheese album, or is there going to be some variation?
All those songs will be present, but I've felt compelled to add a few that have never been in the show before. There's a number of, I guess, that would be considered Cohen greatest hits that we've just never got around to exploring before. And this year I decided to just go for it. So things like So Long Marianne.
I was going to say, yeah.
Story of Isaac, Joan of Arc, and I'm leaving out a couple. I suppose I should leave a couple of surprises. But basically, there's 5 or 6 new tunes that we've decided to bring in, Waiting for the Miracle, things that I've always loved but just have never had the opportunity to explore. And finally this year we're bringing them in.
Oh, it should be a great show. 21st at the State Theatre. I'm going to go out with playing Dance... Well, I'll ask you to introduce it. Dance Me to the End of Love. Dance Me to the End of Love.
This is the song that was the genesis of the entire show, actually. It's a piece that we've been performing since 97, 98, and it became our most requested song and was, I guess, was the catalyst for us wanting to delve into Cohen's entire catalogue. So this is it, Dance Me to the End of Love.
Thank you very much. All the best, Yaron. I'm sure it's going to be a great show. Okay.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
La 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 la. Dance me to your beauty with a burning violin. Dance me through the panic till I'm gathered safely in. Lift me like an olive branch and be my homeward dove. Dance me to the end of love. Yes, dance me to the end of love.
Let me see your beauty when the witnesses are gone. Let me feel you moving like they do in Babylon. Show me slowly what I only know the limits of, and dance me to the end of love. dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the wedding now, dance me on and on. Dance me very tenderly and dance me very long. Well, both of us beneath our love, we're both of us above. Oh, dance me to the end of love. Yes, dance me to the end of love. Dance me to the children who are asking to be born. Dance me through the curtains that our kisses have outworn. Raise the tent of shelter now, though every thread is torn. Dance me to the end of love. Dance me
Oh, they like that. And Monsieur Camembert will be playing that at the State Theatre on the 21st of this month.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Triple ARIA award-winning Monsieur Camembert celebrates the life, music, words and 90th birthday of iconic Canadian poet-songwriter Leonard Cohen at the State Theatre. Their entirely original interpretations traverse styles including swing, jazz, tango and Latin, and feature Mexican harp, Mongolian throat singing, bouzouki and more.
I'm your man.
Guests include Deborah Conway, Abby Dobson, Timothy James Bowen, Luke Escombe, Lynn Botel, Victor Valdez, Buku, plus many more in this all-star big band lineup. Saturday the 21st of September. Tickets available online at statetheatre.com.au. Monsieur Camembert's Leonard Cohen Show. Proud East Side sponsor.
Everybody